Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me is my good buddy, Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello to our wonderful audience.
Well, hello, good talk, everybody. Oh, it's Poets Day today. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's Poets. Poets. Poets.
Yeah.
Piss on everything tomorrow, Saturday.
Well, very good. I like that. And below me is our good buddy, Homeless Charlie. Homeless Charlie, say hello to our video fans.
Well, hello to our video fans.
Now, I want to talk to you very briefly about your mustache.
Oh,
Dr. Fatpacker, look at his mustache. It's weird.
I don't know. It looks like it grew since last week.
Yeah, it did. Oh, thank God for Sharpies. But
There you
anyway,
go.
what we do, folks, is we tell jokes, you laugh, it's a wonderful time, and you'll giggle and fart and just guffaw. But before we do that, we have a point of conversation. And the point of conversation for today is
Ooh.
just between us. Okay, so Dr. Fatpacker, you get a new GPS for your car, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And you ask directions on how to get to Detroit. And the gal on the GPS, who is impatient and gruff, what does she say back to you?
Oh my goodness. From what I heard the last time, she says, hello, where do you think you're going? You don't want to go to Detroit, not today. Do you know what they're doing in Detroit today? Don't go. I'm telling you right now, go back and turn back and go home. And I said, okay, fine.
And so that's what happened. So anyway, Homeless Charlie, you got a new GPS system for your shopping cart because you don't have a car. And anyway, you asked for directions to Detroit, and the gal on the GPS in a very gruff and impatient voice says,
Well, that's your problem. We took Detroit off of our GPS. Didn't you not get the update? He said, who the hell goes to Detroit?
and my GPS lady says, no, you're not going to Detroit. You're not going to Detroit. You can go to Syracuse. You can go to Jacksonville, or you can go to Pomona. Take your pick and shut up about Detroit. Anyway, Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
I think that's where my luggage went last week. So I started a new book I'm reading. It's about anti-gravity. I'm telling you, it's impossible to put down.
I bet.
It's so impossible. Almost Charlie.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but 10 years ago today, I married my best friend.
Mm.
Oh my.
My wife is still really mad about it, but me and Dave were drunk and thought it was really funny.
Well, on a previous video, I mentioned my proctologist, right?
Yeah.
And when I went in for my annual colonoscopy, they had a new technique, but they also had a new technician. What they do is they fill your insides with oxygen, and it makes it easier for them to photograph your intestines. Well, this young technician filled me up with helium, and it took the staff 45 minutes to get me down from the ceiling. That's Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
I was on the subway the other day when this man came in. Oh my God, he smelled like a distillery. And he sat next to this priest and started reading this paper, right? So he turns to the priest and he goes, say, Father, what causes arthritis? And the priest goes, yeah, mister, it's caused by loose living, being with cheap, wicked women, too much alcohol, and a contempt for your fellow man. Ah. And the drunk goes, well, okay, that's fine. And he starts reading his paper again. Well, the priest must have felt a little sorry about coming across that bad. And he says, look, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to come on so strong. How long did you have arthritis? And he goes, oh, I don't have it, Father. I was just reading here that the Pope does.
The Pope has arthritis. Oh my God, that nasty man. Homeless Charlie, tell us the joke.
Well, my buddy Dave, he goes to heaven and God says, David, you're about to get your wings. And David said, garlic, Parmesan, or honey barbecue? And God said, David, get out.
Well, anyway, did you guys know that there are good ants and there are bad ants? You know, those
Yeah.
little scurry things that scurry around? Well, anyway,
Oh, okay.
one night there were 6,000 bad ants and they dressed up, they disguised themselves as rice and they went and they robbed a Chinese restaurant. That's
Oh,
We're
my
with the
goodness.
uncles.
that is pretty dumb. I guess it is. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke. Tell us a better joke.
Oh, better than that one? I hope so.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I I was talking to my buddy, and he says to me, last night my girlfriend was complaining that I never listened to her, or something like that.
Yeah.
Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I've got a similar one. My girlfriend says I keep pushing her buttons. If that were true, I would have found mute by now.
Mute.
Good point.
Well, do you guys remember the very first time, going back to your childhood, the very first time you were spanked?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, in my case, I was 31 and her name was Bambi. Bambi. Dr. Fatpacker, you're on.
So anyways, I was in my backyard working, and the guy next door comes out. He finds there's a gorilla in his tree in his yard, and he called a gorilla removal service.
Of
And a
course.
serviceman arrived, and he had a stick and a chihuahua and a pair of handcuffs and a shotgun. He goes, now listen carefully. He says, I'm going to climb the tree and poke the gorilla with this stick until he falls to the ground. Then the trained chihuahua will then go right for his sensitive area. And when the gorilla instinctively crosses his hands in front to protect himself, you slap the handcuffs on him. And the guy goes, okay, got it. And he says, but what's the shotgun for? He goes, if I fall out of the tree before the gorilla, shoot the chihuahua.
Because I don't want to have to bite the, that's, ugh.
Yeah.
Almost Charlie.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
a woman comes home one night screeching her car into the driveway and ran into the house. She slammed the door and shouted, honey, pack your bags, I won the lottery. And the husband said, oh my God, what should I pack? Beach stuff or mountain stuff? Doesn't matter, she said, just get out.
Just get out. Well, my friend of mine, my sister was visiting, and a friend of mine said, oh my gosh, said to my sister, Norma, you look just like your dad. You know what I said? I said, Norma, I think it's about time you shaved your beard. That's what I said. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh, well, I read a research paper the other day that said birthdays are good for your health.
Really?
Studies have shown that people who have more birthdays live longer.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Who would have known?
Of course, they spent millions on that study, I'm sure.
I'll bet they did. It's a government thing. Almost Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, the other day I said, Alexa, remind me to go to the gym. And Alexa said, I have added gin to your shopping list. I said, close enough.
Close enough. Very good. Well, my favorite
Your
teacher,
GPS too?
my favorite teacher when I was growing up, her name was Miss Leader. She was
Yeah.
absolutely, she was gorgeous.
Oh,
And I intentionally misbehaved in class, so she made me stay after school.
whoa.
And together we banged blackboard erasers together. That's what he did.
Oh,
Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh,
Hold
well,
it, hold it.
I'll bet this is my last one.
It's your last joke.
Oh my goodness. Well, then I got to tell you about the minister in my congregation. So he says, next week, I plan to preach about the sin of lying. To help you understand my sermon, I want you all to read Mark 17. So the following Sunday, then, he prepared to deliver his sermon. He says, well, I need a show of hands. I want to know how many have read Mark 17. And every hand went up. And he goes, thank you. Mark has only 16 chapters. I will now proceed with my sermon on the sin of lying.
Oh, beautiful. That very clever guy.
Sucked them right in, didn't he?
Almost early, last one.
well, the other day, I bought one of those real life sex dolls. And
Whoa.
she's so realistic that she just wants to be friends.
Wow, that's how sad is that one.
Awful.
Well, for pets, what do you guys, what is your opinion? Are dogs better or cats better? What do you think?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Dog. Well, you're wrong. Because,
Oh,
well, dogs are very, very loyal and friendly.
yeah.
But cats will never tell the cops where you've hidden the drugs. That's-
Good.
Oh, anyway, that's
Don't let
it.
us go next door to my neighbor's house.
This is the Comedy Thief. We're saying goodbye. We're out of here. We'll see you next video. And oh, wait, I almost forgot. My goodness. Woo! We invite a famous celebrity to be on our very next video. And the one that we're inviting for next video is Owen Wilson, the famous
Owen
actor,
Wilson.
comedian. Yes.
Oh, I like him. He was great in the Loki series on Disney.
Really? He was
Yeah,
he was in Wedding Crashers too.
Oh, yeah.
I
And
mean-
Wedding Crashers 1.
Owen, you're going to be on our next video. So you've got 24 hours to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And if you don't check in, Owen, in 24 hours, we're going to put you in the trash bin. So
Ooh,
this is the
good
Comedy
thing.
Thief saying goodbye, passing it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his wonderful farewell.
Oh, I have a wonderful farewell now.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, the thing that you need to do at this time is to subscribe. Please do that because it makes us feel a lot better than we can see the tick up every once in a while.
And
So,
we get
yeah.
richer too. And Homeless Charlie, say goodbye to our fantastic fan base.
Couldn't think of another F word, could you?
I could, but I we'd get kicked off.
Fantastic
the video.
fun fan base. How's that?
Anyway, say goodbye to our fabulous fan base.
Goodbye to our fabulous fan base.
Well, you are good at that.
Okay, everybody wave. This is the Comedy Thief. This is Funny Old Guys. Wave goodbye. Homeless Charlie, wave goodbye, you bum.
Cheers, Snake. Oh my goodness. You know, they're still
Hold it.
recording. It's okay. Oh, you got one more thing?
No, we're still recording.
Oh, I knew that. That's why I mentioned it.
Let's try it again. Okay,
Why? We already tried it once.
everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you in our next
Don't
video.
listen to him. He doesn't know
Are you
what's
wave,
going on,
wave,
really.
doctor,
That's
wave,
okay.
wave,
I can
wave,
I'm
buddy.
using my ears.
Wave, buddy, wave. There we go.